What's up, Rude? What's up, Rude? Hey, Rude. That'd been sweet. You definitely bring your butt up here too. Um, and you kick it with me, boy. And we bring two families together, you know what I mean? That'd be dope. You come hang out, blah, blah, you know what I mean? Where BZ go? BZ, he going,
He
he's so
was
much,
he's trying to see
he's
if
so,
Rue
he's
wanna
so much
come
a
up. He
rookie.
just got down so
Yeah, you
fast,
gotta wait, bro. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so BZ, real quick. Now he's ready, BZ. Yeah. All right. So BZ, come right back up though, okay? Big bro. All right, thank you, bro. Yeah, that's my homie right there, BZ. So let me bring Rude. So we gonna beat and teach with our cousin. So Rude is definitely
Rue.
our
What
cousin.
you know about you doing pineapples or papaya?
Oh, what did I call this? Did I call this a papaya? I meant to call it a pineapple
What you
because
know about a pineapple, Rue? I'm just
oh,
wanting to
she getting
know
on you.
before
She
we
getting on
get
you
started.
already.
I mean, just kidding. Uh huh.
Man, it's just a lot of benefits for the pineapple, but you can't overdo it either.
Okay.
And I
What's up,
don't
Fit?
that's one of my favorite fruits though, to be honest with you.
Okay,
Oh
so what?
yeah.
So watch this. We're gonna turn this way. So I want to juice this, but I'm also going to open it without using a machete or a knife. So you got potential weakness. So remember, a man and a woman has a weakness, but it really is just the mind. So where's weakness found out when it comes to fruits and vegetables, when it comes to sharks and bears and stuff? Everything out here has a weakness, but the only weakness when it comes to the human is the mind. Nothing else in here. You
Right.
can say what you want, but if you feed the mind, the body gonna fall. So when we're talking about picking out a pineapple, we're gonna get straight to it, y'all. We're getting straight to it. So we only been live for like probably half a minute. They go, Goddess B. There she
So
is.
let me
Hey,
ask you
Okay.
this
Goddess
before you say that.
B.
For me, I usually, I like a little yellow on mine. There's certain parts of the yellow that like I like, especially on the bottom part.
Yep.
I'm looking for certain areas. Um, that's a main thing. That's how I know it's a little bit sweeter when I got certain sweet spots in there, and certain yellow spots in
That's
there,
why
and
he's
certain
up here,
areas.
y'all. That's why he up here. So
I didn't.
Rude.
I mean, Rue gotta show us he got that intellect sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
We know he got that other side.
We know you
We gotta
do.
see both sides.
And you do
Yeah.
know they say wise and ruthless, right? But go ahead.
Okay, so is my content still spelled out, or did Bigo block it?
Up at the top it just says native.
Oh Lord. So when you come in the room, it
Hey
don't talk.
Zara,
There
your
go my
brother's
brother.
in the house.
It says native. That's all it says.
Mhm.
Okay. We're supposed to say the man's penis. Did they take the man's penis away?
Yeah, it don't say the man's penis. It don't say that.
Okay.
They wasn't
All
gonna
right.
let that rock anyways. Hey,
Okay.
big energy.
What's up, Big G? So we gonna go climb on in, y'all. While y'all coming in, we only been live for probably about 3 minutes. So we got my cousin up here, Rude. We got my girl Looky here, right here. She's the co-founder of the family and stuff like that. So we're gonna tap in. And I got my real life brother. His name is Zarai. He can say Shalom. He's a good Hebrew down there, 15-year veteran. But we're gonna get into this. So talking about these potential weakness, how is it that the ancestors was able to open this up without using a machete or a knife? Let me go get it. All right.
I don't know.
So, oh yeah, by
Did
the
they
way,
just
man,
throw it down?
that's a good idea. All right. So when they be out here like out here on these deserts and they're using rocks and stuff, and you have this machete right here. Have been seeing a lot of people on social media has been using these to open up all things. But before we had this, how would you open this? All
With a
right,
rock?
perfect.
I mean, there's
Rude,
certain
how
areas
will
that's
we
gonna be
open
soft
this?
spots though. Yeah, there's certain soft spots in there. So like I was mentioning earlier about a yellow spot, right? You know what I'm saying?
hmm
You actually can dig right into it. That top part, you know that right there. That's snap right off. You know what I'm saying? You know that part.
Yep.
But at the
Yep.
same time, the bottom part, nah. That's usually where the softer spots usually start coming in at. And I think from there you able to just go ahead and kind of dig into that thing. I never really tried it though. You know what I'm saying? Because I
All right,
usually like
we're gonna
top off.
we're gonna try it today. All right, so there's over, let's say, 50 potential weak spots. They're right here. You see these pieces right here? Your
Mm-hmm.
ancestors pulled these out. Did y'all know that? You're supposed to
No.
pull these out and eat them. So when we shared it, when we all got together, we didn't need to bust this down. I can actually give you a piece of this without opening it up to tap into the center core. All right. So as we talk about what
Ah.
he said, let's get it. So, but how do you activate that? All right. So what we're going to do is we want to return it back to the earth, right? To make it multiply, right? So when we eat this, we
Mm-hmm.
don't throw away nothing. Everything is going to be used today. I got my juicer right here in front of me. You know, I got that cup, I got that salt, and I got that avocado. You understand me?
Ah.
And
Okay.
we got that bow. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to, oh yeah, I got this too. You'll see all them coconuts over there?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
see
So
him.
all them coconuts, we're going to create a coconut pineapple. And so what we're going to do is we're going to balance out the man's pH. So,
Yes. Let him
so,
know.
so looky, let's see if you remember on a potential hydrogen, what is the woman's pH? Let's see if you can take a stab at it. What is the woman's pH when it comes
Um,
to the vagina?
4.5.
Perfect. So the woman's vagina does not agree with alkalinity. So the woman's vagina on a potential hydrogen, which is called pH. The woman's pH down there is a 4.3 to a 4.5 from a mid max. All right. So that's like on a hydrochloric level. That's not acid. All right. But that's still in the acidic range. The man throws her up or he throws her down. So for you guys, you don't want to throw her up, right? Because if you throw her up, you're going to put her into the neutral and alkaline side. That's where she started feeling
Mm-hmm.
all weak and stuff. We are throwing her up. We are not throwing her down. All right. She's around the forest. So we end up bringing her up. So the man's pH when it comes to the nut is supposed to be on a potential hydrogen level in the sevens, not alkaline in the sevens. So if he's thrown off, most likely he's thrown off because we're going to tap into the main thing right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to twist this. All right. But I'm hoping the people that come in late, that's just how it goes. So before you do this, when you're picking out a
Mm-hmm.
pineapple at the grocery store, what you're going to do first is you're going to check these spots. Rue, I'm going to pass it to Rue real quick. Rue, how do you identify a good pineapple real quick? He's going to tell you how he likes
I,
it.
I went and I looked for the nice yellow spots. I mean, you know, of course, you don't want to get it too yellow. You know what I mean? 'Cause you need to be sitting there, but I like to look for nice yellow spots on the bottom of certain spots, nice browner spots, and that's how I know when I can find me a sweet one. You know what I'm saying? Because normally the darker ones, that's when you know it's sweet. If it's too light, then it's gonna be real bitter. You know what I'm saying? So I kind
Mm-hmm.
of try to find it in between. I don't want it to be too sweet, but I don't want it to be too ripe either. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I try to find
That's my
that
dog.
right color.
Hey, make sure y'all follow these two people up here. It's my boy, right, man. Rue. We're going to talk about what time you go live. Looky, my girl Looky, and my boy Rue. We'll talk about when they go live. So he just brought out his stuff, right? So we're going to have Looky read the benefits later, but this is what I do. And this is what Rue do. This is what Looky do. This is what all y'all grandparents did. When you walk into the grocery store, you can go off what he said, which is very true. You're going to pull these. That's what you're going to do. But the area that you're going to pull is the center. Once that center come off like that, that sucker's ready. That's what you're doing because everybody knows in nature, once these things start breaking, it's very good. So when you go in there, you're going to pull on these. You're going to pull and tug. But the main one you want to see if it comes out is that center. Boom. This. But this section was not taught to us on social media about turning this into a herb. So like I said,
Right.
we're going to save this. All right. We're talking about looking up the benefits of the papaya peel, the papaya, and then we get into what we call the flower. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
you're going to go in and you're going to pull. Look how they're coming off, y'all. Look how they're coming off. If they come off
So
very clean, mhm.
you shouldn't twist it off.
No, don't twist these. You want to
No,
when
not
you
that part. The
mhm,
crown part. The crown part is considered the bottom part at the top of the
hmm
pineapple.
hmm
Do you twist that part off? What I'm saying.
yes. So we're going to go ahead and twist this when we want to regrow it. People cut it. You don't cut it, you
Mm-hmm.
twist it. Because when you twist it, there's going to be like a little pyramid. And then we're going to talk about the Ceylon cinnamon to activate the hormones, which is called a root starter. So you want to have a root starter. The root starter is the number one root starter is Manuka honey with a certain MGO. So we're going to tap into her about MGO, Mary, Gold or Octopus. MGO.
Mm-hmm.
You can put MGO, Manuka Honey, MGO looking. Manuka Honey, MGO. All right. So what we're going to do, let's get into it, y'all. So who would think you can break down a pineapple before you open it? So all the people that's climbing in, we only been live for probably about 6 minutes. What we about to do, I'm about to show you how all y'all's ancestors was able to open up a pineapple without using a machete. All right. So first thing first, we out here in nature with the boy Rude, with the girl Looking, and we're gonna definitely twist this just like this. Look, boom. I'm not going that hard. I'm not going that
Mm-hmm.
hard. I'm not going that hard. I stop right there. Look, my fingers, just like that, just like that. All right, boom. That's how you want to do it. Now it's going to create a pyramid. And when you look at this, you'll see the ancient cosmology, which you call the cymatics, the cymatic laws. You see that cymatic right there. All right. That's that
Right.
frequency of rhythm that you see in the church windows. Everything in nature shows the flower of life right there. You'll see the flower of life right there. Now, it's deep. I don't care what people say. All right,
That's how
here.
you know it's a right pineapple. The way it just popped off like that, you know it's
Yep.
right.
Now, before we get into juicing it, remember you're pulling these from the top. You're pulling these from the top to check it, okay? You're going to take Ceylon cinnamon, not cinnamon. Cinnamon is the fake stuff. You want Ceylon cinnamon. Your cinnamon has to say Ceylon because cinnamon comes from the Ceylon tree. Y'all all keep getting scammed with cinnamon. You're going to take the Ceylon cinnamon powder. You're not going to put it on first. You're going to get the Manuka honey with a certain MGO. You're going to place that Manuka honey. You're going to take some willow water. Now, Looky, can you look up the benefits of willow water and what the number one thing she's going to say is a root starter? Watch this. She's going to look up the benefits of willow water. All right. The willow tree that was also mentioned in the Bible. These biblical trees was in there for a reason. The Bible mentions over 32 type of trees. How many does the trees is mentioned in the Quran? Why is these trees being mentioned in there? So we're going to be looking up the black pussy. All right, the willow tree. It's the willow bark. All right, so we're going to take this willow bark and we're going to take some crystal geyser water and we're going to put the bark inside the water and we're going to help activate these hormones to speed up this process. This process takes about almost close to 2 years to grow. This is why we out here struggling. So we're going to give out the number one water to make all y'all's plants grow. So when you want to spray some water on your plants, you want to use willow water. So she's going to be looking up. Let me know when you're ready. Looking the benefits of willow water, the willow
Where do you
tree.
find? So where do you find the willow water at? Like, you know what I'm
It's
saying, like naturally, so that we don't, order from the wrong place or think we get scammed or whatever's going on.
perfect. MotherNature.com. I'm just playing rude. Um,
You can definitely take the bark from the willow tree and soak it in water, and it produces willow water.
Now, is there any benefits to the willow tree that actually helps the hormones or help create a root starter? The
Yeah, it's a
benefits. Mhm.
natural rooting hormone. It encourages root growth and cutting and helps the propagation success. So it's great for
Mhm.
any type of herbs, houseplants, shrubs, or softwood cuttings.
Bingo. We knocking it. We're going to beat and teach. So Rude said, where can you get it from? You're going to find out crystal geyser water is very easy to find, but you can't find in gas stations. The number one water that's going to be very difficult to find is willow water. Willow water, the black pussy or the pussy water. All right. Now, your willow trees are on almost in all y'all's backyard. It's in the north, the central, and the south. Some of it is like that white bark. You'll see like it's shedding a little bit, but just type in willow water and you'll see it's online. This shit is expensive. All right. So
Hmm.
it's very hard to find. Here we go. Willow water, Manuka honey, Ceylon cinnamon, activate the hormones. All right. So we done with this, y'all. We done with this. All right. So how do you open this without a machete? So how do we open this? How do we get this out without a machete? So what you're going to do is you're going to bang it right here. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can do about as long as you want, just like this. Turn it over. All right. You don't have to do this process first. What you're going to do is you're going to roll it. Gonna roll it just like this. All right, gonna roll it. Most people that are like your ancestors, what they was doing before they had all this stuff, they would roll it. You're gonna get now. I should not be doing it on this. I should be doing a flat surface where it does all of it. So what I'm about to probably do, I'm about to bring the phone down to the ground, and we're gonna show you how your ancestors doing this. When you roll it, you're gonna be amazed how you open this. All right. No machete, no knives, no tools. Like I said, everybody wants a man to know how to make a fire, but can he put it out though? Watch this. All right. So what we gonna do? We're gonna step down right here. Boom. And what we gonna do? We're gonna roll it just like this. When you was out in nature, you would roll it just like this. You're gonna feel it kind of weaken up. It's gonna get soft. Just like that. All right, just like that. All right. We're gonna see if this goes through perfect. I know I can feel it kind of getting soft. All right. We're gonna try to make this work. All right. We're gonna see. What's the comment saying? Because I can't see.
It said
What?
this is good because they be passing it up in the store
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
it's hard to open. It's hard to open.
Yeah, they're very hard, right? Right now I feel it getting soft. I definitely feel it. You should feel like a basketball, like it's air coming out. All right. But we're talking about the reason why this is important because when it comes to survival mode, and we all talk all that survival stuff, right? We need to know these I don't call them hacks or nothing. This is just what our people did um before we start using all these tools and stuff and these dishes. All right. You would think at this time you should be able to pull that sucker out like whoop, like it ain't nothing. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. They're kind of flat. I gotta try to get to them. Let's see. Some of them, because I wrote them so much, I'm gonna just try to keep doing it. All right. If it don't work, it don't work. But I'm gonna try to get in there. And we're also gonna juice it. All right. So let's see. I got a feeling I ain't getting up in there. There we go. This is not it's not really truly turning out how it's supposed to. It's supposed to really just come out. Each dot supposed to come out very smooth. So right now, it's definitely not doing it, but it's very soft. All right, it's very soft, and it ain't nope, it ain't doing it. So it's a possibility it just ain't ready. All right, so I want y'all to pay attention. You're gonna roll it, try it. You're gonna roll it, stump it multiple times, stump it multiple times. If you can, what you're trying to do is you're trying to pinch these, and they'll come out very smooth, very smooth.
Now,
All right.
now when you rolling it, do you think the amount of pressure that you putting on it, you know what I'm saying, it make a difference? You know what I'm saying? Like if you, especially based on, you know, it looked like that was a little bit more of a riper one, right?
Yeah. Right.
So you know, so it could have been much ready,
That's
but
all it is.
depending upon you, it's like you ain't got to bang it too hard because you ain't necessarily trying to damage it, but
Yep.
it's the amount of pressure that you putting on it while you rolling it.
Yep. We're gonna keep it
And then
moving.
soften it up on the inside. Yeah, to soften it up on the inside.
Yeah.
Make
So now, since that didn't go pretty smooth, always remember, y'all, no matter what, it's all about trying. We don't supposed to care, you're supposed to try. When you see people talking about it, you give it a shot. When you read about it, give it a shot. It doesn't matter, right? So the idea, remember, you're trying to pour these out. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and juice this. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these coconuts. All right, you're gonna get some coconut. We gotta make coconut water. So we're gonna do the pineapple, coconuts, and all that type of stuff. All right, coconut, pineapple. All right, coconut, pineapple. All right. Well, I can't believe that didn't go right with that pineapple. That shit crazy.
Some of them popped out. We're looking at them on the ground. It probably just needed to roll a little bit more because some of them was coming out.
Yeah, it was soft. We're gonna juice it anyway. So right now, we're gonna go ahead and get this prepared. All right. Get these opened up. Boom. Get these ready. Put these to the side. This one got a little bit in it. Probably can see a little bit. Put that right there. All right. And we're gonna juice this. When people be showing some of this stuff, y'all gotta understand they edit their videos. Don't fall for the edit. When you're looking at it raw is different. People don't want to see raw because what raw does is it people are like, oh my goodness, this and that. Raw is different. When you're doing something raw, it's a whole different life. All right, so I want to do about 4 of these.
Say you're wasting the water. Why are you wasting the coconut water?
I can't waste coconut water when I got a whole bunch of them. Only people that don't pay attention would say something like that. I don't waste coconut water. They were just doing a teaching moment. Now, when you're trying to get a good coconut, you don't shake it. If you hear liquid, that means it has a hole in it. You gotta act like a bottle. A bottle has a lid on it. And when a bottle is full of water, you don't hear it moving around because it's full. If you hear liquid and swishing, it has a hole in it. All right. How the heck am I wasting coconut water? Because I poured it out. I had 2 coconut trees.
I guess they saw it coming, falling onto the ground, so they felt like you was wasting it.
Hey, now what I can do is I can edit my video where you'll never see it. And so people won't be like, oh, no, you've seen it straight raw. That's how it goes. I'm not here to be cute with it. Get straight to it. All right. So we got a few right there. We're gonna go ahead. And we're gonna go ahead and juice this pineapple. We definitely gonna juice this pineapple. All right. So I don't know what they expect out of certain people, this and that, you know what I mean? But you want your man to know how to do these things. You understand me? Now, people can read about it and say all these things, but you want to get straight to it. You know what I mean? We're going to get straight to it. All right. Boom. I'm not being super cute about it. We're right now, people don't got time to be sitting back where I got to cut it all even and perfect like the videos. When I'm out in nature with the people, we're going to get straight to it. You see how it's all on the ground? We're just teaching right now. All right. So the importance about this, we're talking about the man's phallus. Let's get it.
I hope the men are listening because this is for them and the pineapple.
All right, here we go. Boom.
Fine.
Let's get it.
If
I'll
y'all want
wipe
to
my
stop
hands
throwing
off.
that girl's pH off, y'all better be tapped in. Make sure y'all listening, man. You feel me?
Definitely. So let's get it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten up this. I'm going to show y'all something. All right. Let me show y'all something. Wipe that off. Step back a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Stop playing with us out here. You know what I mean? All right. All right. Number one thing is we got Celtic salt. So looky, we have Celtic salt. Celtic salt. We're going to look into the benefits of Celtic salt. It has trace minerals in it. You're going to use Celtic salt so you can retain your waters. If the man get dehydrated, that's not good for his blood flow. So Celtic salt. What you're going to do is you're going to do just like this, and she's going to pull up the benefits. I'm going to hold it in the camera so you can take a picture. Fellas, not women, fellas. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Celtic salt. Not
It
table
has
salt.
trace minerals.
Mm-hmm.
The trace minerals are magnesium, potassium, calcium, and iron. So it's giving you a lot of electrolytes.
All right. You see that? There's a circadian rhythm that I take this. I take this in the morning. When people are talking about taking tinctures, This is my herb that I make. This is my product right here that I make. I was going to send this out to somebody as a present. Okay. Now, this is an infection tea. No, this is my cleanser. This is for bitters, parasite. This panel is not to uplift the black woman. This is to uplift the black man. Everybody want to do clickbait to uplift the black woman because y'all don't catch on to these what these brothers are doing. The bitters, the bitters. The man dies before the woman. So if we're constantly around here, yes, black woman, this and that. Well, my fellas is out here dying. While you over here doing all this, my fellas are dying. They're stroking out in the bedroom. Their prostate is fucked up. Men on this earth don't even know that a woman don't even have a prostate. They don't know these things. Why don't women die from that? Because they don't have one. We have that. That's the main thing that's taking us out. These are the bitters. Now, how are you going to keep the bitters inside of you when you're drinking the liquid? You're going to start out with this, Kelp salt. You're going to take this on a certain circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm might be 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. When you wake up, what you going to do? You're going to take it just like this. Just like that. Drink you some spring water, coconut water, whatever. That's all you need. Now I'm going to say something after this. Okay. Things can look funny and kind of weird because we're not accustomed to it. 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Find your circadian rhythm. When you wake up in the morning, if you want to retain your liquids, why am I bringing this up, fellas? Men are out here dogging women, but are waking up 1 o'clock in the morning, constantly pissing. The man is waking up in the morning. He's pissing at 1 o'clock in the morning. He's pissing at 2 o'clock in the morning. He's pissing at 3 o'clock. He's pissing more than he's pooping. Your prostate, your kidneys, these areas are being damaged. You don't know that. And then when the man is pissing, when he pees, he sees a bunch of bubbles in the toilet. That's too much protein. And that's why Dr. Sebi kept saying, what is protein? Fellas, if you're constantly waking up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're constantly peeing, you're not retaining. You're losing your liquids. What happens when you lose your liquids, fellas? We dehydrate. And when we dehydrate, that's going to fuck up the blood flow. That's going to fuck up your pores and your skin. The same thing. That's what I'm saying. And then somebody's going to sell you this, and you're not even retaining this. All right? They're telling you just take these herbs. How do you retain it? Salt. You're lacking trace minerals. This is why people talk about the seaweed, the kelp and dose, the bladderwrack. These things have the minerals that you need to retain it, though. All right, to retain it. We up in our 40s. The reason why we not supposedly wrinkling, right? Because we retain our waters. You'd be like, how come these young kids out here, they look older than us? They're dehydrated. Your body is thirsty. It's not hungry, it's thirsty. We are losing our liquid. It's a mineral kingdom, not an alkaline kingdom. Let's tap in.
Ask you a solid question on this, Nato. So what makes the Celtic better than the Himalayan?
Because Himalayan doesn't come from the Himalayas. Himalayan comes from Pakistan.
Because all you hear about, they keep talking about pink Himalayan salt, the pink salt.
The Himalayans nope. Himalayan don't come from the Himalayas. It come from Pakistan. They're scamming the American people because the American people got all the bread. And they said, these people got so much bread, but they don't got common sense and they'll pay for anything. Shea butter don't look like shea butter. That's not where the pink salt come from. So when we go on these panels, we don't even show people where truly the Himalayan pink salt come from. It come from Pakistan. We got an area in Utah, that's called Salt Lake Cities, AKA the Dead Sea. We have our own natural salt here. You understand? And we keep going all the way over there. Let's tap in. So here we go, y'all. We got We got the bitters and we got the tinctures, right? We are losing these minerals because we're not retaining it with salt. Now let's start juicing. Let's start juicing. So we got the papaya. We're gonna go ahead and cut it, bam, bam, bam. And while I'm cutting it and juicing inside the juicer, we're gonna mix coconut water with the pineapple. But when do we take it and how do you keep the pineapple juice inside of you? See, we are out here eating it and drinking it, but we're not maintaining it. Right here. Fellas, the sisters, if you're listening, if your man, get your man this, it's going to take almost up to 2 weeks for him to be like, damn, I'm not pissing in the middle of the night. Right here. It's going to take about 2 weeks. Your body's going to reject it the first day, slightly the second day. Within 72 hours, it's going to start asking for it. But it's going to take almost 2 weeks. It's going to take almost 2 weeks where you'll start seeing that I'm not pissing in the middle of the night. My penis is starting to get hard in the morning. When a man, remember, you don't want to go out like Kevin Samuels and die on top of a white girl while he was talking bad about black girls. And then why the black dudes that took up for him say that the white bitch probably killed him. No, y'all know what it is. These dudes, they get in front of you all the time, but they're not getting hard in the morning. That's why this panel is only meant for the man's penis. You know what I mean? It's meant for the man's penis, straight up. Fellas, you got to wake up in the morning and you got to check your stuff. Your stuff might be slightly hard. That means you're getting there. You went from waking up where it's very soft, you waking up where it's kind of hard, and you wake up where you got that boner where it's touching your belly button. And where you have to do the Michael Jackson and lean over to take a, you have to actually wait till that thing go down to pee. We're waking up soft for almost 2 years. We're waking up soft for 2 years. Now, do not run from this because I know 90% of men on this app wake up soft. They do. They because they feel that if I get hard sexually, mentally, and I still lay it down, they think that they're good. Think about this, y'all. Because you can still have sex and you still get hard, that's a different thing. That's a different, whole different thing. When the body's relaxed and you astral project or you move on to your motherland or the spirit realm, your body is laxing where your blood is flowing. And it's nice and smooth. What's up, Osaru? Peace, bro. What's up, bro? The body's smooth. You wake up. It ain't about the sunlight. It ain't about the sunlight. It's about your blood flow. Y'all going, I know we fellas, we getting this spiritual like, yes, to the rising. No, what if the man's circadian rhythm where he works a graveyard shift? What are you going to tell him that has to wake up at 12 o'clock in the morning? What are you going to tell that dude? What are you going to tell the dude that got to wake up on second shift or third shift? You understand me? So here we go. The body relaxed, the blood is moving. All right. That's where people talk about the cayenne pepper, the turmerics, taking your turmeric shots. But this is for the nut. This is for nuts. The man's nut. Y'all's nut smell like bleach. It smell like the sewer. This is going to clean your nut. So they say, Native, what you doing today? I'm working on my penis this week, big dog. What it do? What you talking about? It's cool to say you working on your heart, your vision, your mind. But when the next time you going to have somebody say, hey, this week, man, I'm about to fast to work on my penis. I'm working on my penis this whole month. Just put it like that. I'm working on my penis for 90 days. What you mean? Because it's a muscle. If the penis is a muscle, it grows, right? You want to strengthen that muscle. The brain is a muscle. These are muscles, but when it comes to penis, we forget it's a muscle. Work on that muscle. Strengthen it. We're strengthening all these other things in the chest, but strengthen your muscle. Say, yo, I cleanse the gut, I cleanse my mind, I cleanse my liver, but now I want to tap into the penis. The time is going to come. It's going to come. I don't care what y'all laugh about. The dudes that have been claiming they've been hard since the 80s, y'all niggas is lying. Straight up. And I know it because it happened to me. How can somebody like, y'all be out here lying like, I keep it real. This been the time I woke up soft as hell. And I was pissed. I said, what the fuck did I eat? What did I take? What did I drink? What was I thinking about? Did I have too much stress on my mind? Lacking magnesium? Was I lacking these things? You know what I mean, Looky? Is a man lacking magnesium? Is stress getting on my
Yeah.
mind? You want to talk
Yes.
about that? Go ahead.
Chronic stress depletes magnesium. So most men who are in the provider type of mindset and always stressing about work and money, they're putting their system through chronic stress, which depletes magnesium.
Mm. Watch this. This is my nigga Rude and Looky up here. We tapping in. We're about to start juicing. I want to bite into this, but I ain't gonna do it because this is for the fellas. If I bite into that, that's for the ladies. I'm just playing. Cut that part out. The man's pH, when it comes to the man's nut, the man's nut's supposed to be around 7.2 to 7.4, 7.5 on a mid max. pH stands for potential hygiene. We're talking about the potential. When a woman's vagina, we're talking about her potential down there. The government is weakening the woman's vagina so these weak ass niggas' sperm can enter in. If let's throw off her potential hydrogen so a weak nigga can actually shoot inside her. But if the woman's potential hydrogen is at a 4.3 to a 4.4, then the weak man can't enter. And we don't think about that. Let's throw her potential hydrogen off so all these weak ass lame niggas can just get a high level strong woman pregnant. A man 7.4, a woman 4.5. Let them two come together. That means you have left and right, negative and positive, acidic and supposedly alkaline coming together. But what is the woman's potential hydrogen when it comes to the breast milk? We don't know these things. What is the potential hydrogen to the pineal gland? We don't talk about them things, right? So after we talk about getting down to phallus, we're going to go live to talk about the pH of the pineal. We're going to talk about cholesterol. When they say that your cholesterol is too low, where is the most cholesterol found in the human body? I will wait for that. Where's the most cholesterol found in the human body? It is in the brain. If I said that right. And what did they say in these Cheerios? Let's lower the people's cholesterol. Where is cholesterol mostly found in the human body? Somebody, we're going to look this up. Osaru. There he is. Let's read across the screen. Where is the most cholesterol found in the human body? Osaru said the human brain. So these people said, we gonna weaken the brain. So you never think about what I'm saying to throw off the woman's pH so a bitch ass nigga can get her pregnant. You don't understand the game to closing the portal. As Dr. Blair said, beware of the people that's coming through the 80s to waking y'all up. Anybody coming from the 80s is gonna be your biggest enemy, but your best friend. Let's lower these people cholesterol. You ain't lowering my cholesterol. Y'all think cholesterol up in here and all that type. Cholesterol is mostly found in the human brain. So you've been eating all them Cheerios with that cow's milk, 2% whole milk, great value. The whole kitchen is great with Tony the Tiger. But this ain't great. What's up, Vibrant? The ancestors said you can kill electricity by getting rid of the human mind as the human mind has become weak, but the body has become strong. If I'm speaking too fast, I'll slow down. Just put it in the comments, slow down, natives. I will. Feed the mind and the body will follow. But we are here to feed the body to impress people. Feed your mind and the body will follow. So let's tap into cholesterol after we get done with this. But right now, we down on a man's penis because the fellas, I'm here to get the fellas dick hard again. You can call it what you want. You can say gay. You can actually say, I'm about to go lie. This nigga said some gay shit. That's cool. I love to see a man not see. Cut that part out. I love to hear a man say, native, I'm able to have sex with my woman, make love to her. Bro, I'm glad I listened, bro, because I was like, I wasn't thinking about her because, you know what I mean? I just wasn't, you know what I mean? Because we're throwing her off.
Barbara said she needed to know if that salt, the Celtic salt is good for men with high blood pressure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It definitely is. High blood pressure. I'm always going to recommend ashwagandha. I'm always going to recommend ashwagandha and passion flower first. But how do you keep it in there? So always keep. This is to hold you in. We can look at this as for, is it good for other things? Let's just say we give you a benefit for high blood pressure, Cassia ignis, ashwagandha, the passion fruit. But you want to hold it. This is your holder. I got a big dog in the comments. His name is Osaru. This dude is very smart. That's why he keeps throwing stuff across the screen about the human brain. He agrees with these things. Ashwagandha tinctures, ashwagandha capsules, but you want to lock it in. We need to start juicing. Do we want to bring out any benefits of Um, here we go. Prostate. Looky, we're gonna go into prostate. What's my favorite plant when it comes to prostate? Men are dying from prostate cancer. What is the best plant for prostate?
What about that nettle?
Also metal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Type it
that
in
nettle.
comments.
Okay.
So, fellas, when you're juicing this, it's so hard for me not to bite in that. When you're juicing this, the number one berry in America that's native to Florida, which where I live, is going to be saw palmetto. Saw palmetto for prostate. They got us waiting. They want me and Rue and Osaru to go get this done at the age 60. They want us to keep all grandma spaghetti, the Burger King, a nigga trying to have it his way, the 4 for $4, the honey mustard, the church's chicken. They want us to keep all this inside of us and wait till we damn near 60 years old to take care of this issue. You need to work on that shit ASAP, immediately. Immediately. You are not supposed to be waiting. If you do that, you are letting your woman down. You are truly letting her down. Every 3 years, you know you are weakening up. You're huffing and puffing. You're bending over. All right, let's go. Saw palmetto benefits. Looky, saw palmetto benefits. I'm about to start juicing. We're going to do saw palmetto benefits. She's going to look that up. We're going to do this. So we're going to lay this down right here. All right. I hope this looks. I'm kind of tall, y'all. So I got to duck under my ceiling fan. Watch. Yeah.
So this
I'm.
is definitely good for any type of benign prostatic hyperlasion, frequent
Mhm.
urination, weak urine flow, nighttime urination, and it actually helps your DHT stay regulated and your testosterone metabolized.
And what are you talking about? What plant is this?
The saw palmetto.
Saw palmetto. If y'all want to type it in the comments, saw palmetto, saw palmetto, saw palmetto. All right. So we're going to cut this up. Boom. I don't want to show my knife, y'all. So we're going to pull up some benefits while we do this. All right. We're going to start juicing this. Now, people love showing this on YouTube and stuff like that. Rue put it there. Thank you, Rue. Saw palmetto, berries, not the leaf. You don't want the leaf. You want the berries, which is the seeds. Okay. Fellas, get you some saw palmetto. If you do not know where to get it from, we're going to go live and I'm going to show you where to get it from out in nature. All right.
It's also very good to keep their hair. Most men lose their hair because they don't have DHT regulated in their system. So this causes a lot of hair loss for men.
Ooh, can you repeat that?
Of course, men are going bald because they don't have that regulation with DHT. So this is causing hair loss for them, and that's why they go bald.
Fellas, saw palmetto, papaya. Pineapple. Why is it called pineapple? Because the pine apple looks like a pine cone. The pine apple that I have today is on the GMO side. No, the hybrid side, not GMO. The original pineapple, you're going to type in this, looking, but you don't have to. You don't have to. So, fellas, when you want to tap into a stronger pineapple, it's going to be called Florida Finest. Florida Finest pineapple, or you can type in wild pineapple, which is also found in South America. All right. So when y'all are traveling out here, all right, and we are traveling wrong, and so when you are leaving the country or something, you're going to be looking for these certain type of pineapples, fellas. It's saw palmetto. So when you come to Florida and you pull up the tree, you might see it on the highway. But did you know that the government, Looky, go ahead. You want to tell them about the government? when it comes to the freeways and the salt palmetto?
Oh yeah, they arresting people and throwing them in jail if they pick those saw palmetto berries. Like those people
Yes,
are going to jail.
yes, yes. So the government has a law out here in Florida that they don't want you picking salt palmetto seeds or berries on the side of the freeway where they grow very wild. The ancestors said that nature is not doing to you, it's doing for you. It's not doing to you, it's doing for you. All right. This is for you. It's not here to do anything to you. It's for you. All right. So we're about to get a little bit of this juice right here.
Fellas, make sure y'all staying away from them soy products too, man. 'Cause most of the stuff that they feed y'all is an increase in estrogen. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? A lot
Lord.
of that shit they feed is increase in estrogen. So you wondering why motherfuckers run around here soft as hell.
Yes, Lord. Hey,
Reese
y'all.
wants to know, are pink pineapples better than yellow pineapples?
Yes. So when you pull up, the wild pineapple is going to be reddish pink with a little bit gray. But what the ancestors were saying when they knew that our time would come, that they said that our children are going to come in here to remind people and not teach people, is that our plants over time, I'm going to let this run. I'm going to turn the camera around, y'all. The time will come where we will explain that Mother Nature's defense has weakened. Mother Nature's defense has weakened. Watch how I explain this in a minute. All right. So we're going to get the rest of this out. We're not going to do the whole thing, y'all. All right. We're just going to do a little bit. I'm going to turn this off. All right. I'm going to add some coconut water to it. All right. So boom. Let me scoot back. All right. Help me out with the comments because I can't see them so quick. All right, here we go. I might drop this. Okay, so boom. We have some. Oh yeah. I need you to pull up the benefits of pineapple skin. When she reads this to y'all, after you get done, and and you get down to the bitter part, the skin can be dehydrated and sprinkled and turned into a salt or sprinkled back into your juice. The skin. This is why y'all want to get y'all a dehydrator. We have we went from George Foreman's till we leveled up to air fryers. And now we are here to benefit our kitchen and put a dehydrator in there. When you put a dehydrator, you can turn this into potato chips. You can get your bananas turned into chips. You can get your sweet potatoes turned into chips. You can start dehydrating a lot of your apples and create your herbal foot bath. Imagine if you get pomegranate, cherries. Okay, they hit me with a suspicion. I mean, whatever y'all call that shit. They trying to ban me. Hold on. All right, somebody trying to report me. All right.
Well, let me
Mhm.
just tell the benefits. So it's very good for your gut health, and it definitely supports digestion and any type of antioxidants it has in there. It has fiber content, which is
What you talking about? What you talking about? This?
pineapple skin. Yes, the
All right,
pineapple skin.
Go ahead, love.
And then it supports your immune system. So you can use it in a tea. You can use it as a drink, or you could just blend it.
Let's talk about it.
You can use it as a drink, or you could just blend it.
Go ahead, Ruge. You want to say something, big bro? Okay. Thank you for the hearts, y'all. Yeah. Here we go. Now we have these two things. Fellas, this is about us. This ain't about the ladies. We got a woman up here that ain't dogging us. Believe me, she want to go in y'all's ass. Because y'all be talking a lot of shit. So if y'all could give me a commercial break real quick, I just gotta go grab some napkins. My hands are very slippery. So Rude and Looky, if y'all could help me out real quick, I'll be right back, grab some napkins.
All right, Rude. What you got to say about this pineapple? Is this how you're supporting your men's health?
Pineapples, I told you, that's one of my favorite foods. It's one of my favorite juices. Matter of fact, I got some right now. And I mean, of course, not for too much, but yeah, flavor wise, you know what I'm saying? The ladies do like that, y'all.
Of course, every
Nah,
lady should
most
be feeding
definitely.
her
That's
man
what
some
my people do.
pineapples for sure.
Hey man, I can hear the whole thing. So let's tap in, Rube, fellas. Now, can a nigga keep talking about pineapples all day? Nigga, I can go in forever about one fruit. I could, but I ain't gonna do that because we're gonna keep showing other stuff. In between this is called avocado. I want to tell y'all how important avocado is, why it was on my counter. We're gonna go back to this. Let me get a drink. No, I ain't gonna drink it yet. I'm gonna show y'all how to open up an avocado. Now watch somebody say some stupid shit in their head. He about to teach us how to open up an avocado. 98% has been opened up avocados wrong. Yeah. Now watch this. If I get banned, make sure y'all follow me real quick. Y'all better hurry up and hit that follow button because I promise y'all, there's some people that just don't want this type of information sometimes because based on who it comes from. I'm not here to say I got the best content, this and that. There's so many black men on this app that spits knowledge all the time. I just wish we could come together and unite. That's why I'm proud of my brother Rue coming up here. He goes live a lot. I'm not here to say I'm better than nobody. So if y'all can get out in them ways and don't try to ban this, this is important. I'm talking about saving the fellas. All right. This is not, we can debate later, but I really want to see my fellas get their strength back. You know what I mean? We don't feel like a man when we can't please our woman. And that's a fact. And we hate that. Where you going? Where you about to head to? You can stop saying that. You know what I mean? You don't got to talk like that no more because you know you got that strength back. Understand me? So this right here is going to be, I'm talking about something else. We're talking about avocado oil. What's up, Rojo? Oh, I feel better when she came. What's up, Ro? Here we go. Me and Looky and Rube cooking. Y'all have been cutting this wrong. I'm going to use this as a knife. When y'all cut it, y'all was cutting it across here, which is called horizontal. That gets his name from Horus. Osaru, he knows that. Where the sun is going over Horus or horizontal. We'll get in that later. Horizontal, left and right. You're supposed to cut it vertical. Y'all have been thinking that when you put the skin, I'm about to do it right now. Let's just do it right now. This is how you're going to cut it. You're going to cut it like this. Damn. All right. So how can I do this? All right. You're going to cut it right here on the side. That's how you cut an avocado. You're going to cut it right here on the side, right here. Now watch this. I'm going to show you something. Now, the ancestors was trying to explain to you about seeds. Seeds come from the darkness. There's a core that you call a seed. The seed is not exposed. Listen to me. When a seed is exposed, they got something called free radicals. The free radicals get out of control when the seed is exposed to sunlight and to the ether that you call oxygen. So when you're doing it, you're shaving down left and right. Let's say you open up 5 avocados and you do it the sloppy way, just boom, boom, mashing it. And you say, I just need a little bit of this and I want to save it just in case the kids want second, but you realize they don't want it. You're going to cut it sideways. You can leave this regular, cut it sideways. Guess how long this will last? And it won't rotten up. Goddamn, almost 3 weeks. Almost 3 weeks. Because what happened is when y'all cut it right here, like this, once you expose the seed, you're breaking the free radicals. The ether and the oxygen hits this, and now it's going to start expiring. It's going to start aging. The shelf life is going to start going down to fatty acids. You want to go left, right, left, right. Practice it, try it. Come back to me and say, how long, Native, I was able to hit about 2 to 3 weeks. Do I cover it up with foil? Do I put the skin back on it? If you want to save your avocado, don't do it from the top. Do it from the side. Put the skin back on it. You can leave it back on the counter.